So in 1924 they had the factory go up for sale, and it was the greatest munitions factory on earth, was put up for public auction after a government inquiry ruled that it was surplus to future defence needs. How far-sighted. Europe hopes for peace. The treaty agreed the international borders were drawn up after the First World War. All participants believe that the treaty makes another world war less likely to ever happen again. The first time for all women over the 21 were able to vote and give them equal rights to men. That was the Equal Franchise Act. Enabling 15 million women to vote, a role that enabled female workers. A role that female workers played during the First World War is a huge influence. Oh, and in a surprise move, Germany withdraws from the League of Nations, the organisation that established to keep peace after the First World War. Fascists following in Annan. Black shirts marched through the nearby town of Annan to support Oswald Mosley's Union of Fascists. The German public votes overwhelmingly in favour of Adolf Hitler as leader or Führer. The Annandale Observer reports rumours of a new munitions factory of Gretna regarded as the ideal site. 1937, Gretna Munitions Factory. 1938. More than 1,000 people sign up to join Britain's Royal Air Force, with the government undertakes to supply the RAF with 1,000 Spitfire fighter planes. Neville Chamberlain, British Prime Minister, and Adolf Hitler signed a peace treaty stating that Britain would never go to war with Germany. Right. A country at war. In the years following the sale of the factory, townships of Eastriggs and Gretna suffered in the face of financial global depression. Unemployment soared and many moved away in search of work. Right, that's the big map. So where are we then?
You are here.
Oh yeah.
So the Carlisle's down here, isn't it? It's under that rioting.
Gretna. Eagles. Annan and the Chapel Cross Nuclear Power Station were there. Solway Military Coast.
I am speaking to you.
Oh, good grief, him.
Cabinet Room, 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note, stating that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received. And as far as we can, this country
into the unknown. So 3 million people, mainly children, were evacuated in the first 4 days of September 39 alone. Glasgow and areas of the Clyde are the largest number of evacuees in Scotland. 1st of September, some 70,000 children were packed into 102 special trains and dispatched to the countryside in fear of imminent attack. And some of them came here, Eastriggs and Gretna. Clash of cultures. meeting of urban and rural populations was not always a happy experience. Oh, grief.
The gas mask.
Yeah, I think there was a baby's gas mask when it was a Mickey Mouse gas mask that was given to children between 2 and 5 in the hope that its bright colours would make it less frightening. Yeah, more bombing. Some of them were just babies when they were brought here. Put that light out. So the blackout and the blitz brought war to people's doorsteps as never before. That's the Anderson shelter, like the one we saw outside. You could buy horse flesh. Horse and whale meat were freely available. Christmas on the ration. The toys kids got. Yeah, I don't like that one. Camera. Clothes horse.
Yeah.
Small boy sucks on a carrot not so cunningly disguised as a lolly. Dried milk. So that was. Can you fill the plate with one person's weekly rations here? 4 potatoes, 2 ounces of butter, bacon, steak. I think I'd have struggled. I'll just take a trip down to Tesco.
My mum used to say that they gave most of the cheese to my granddad because he was working on the fields and everything.
Yeah.
So that was only for one person, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That tiny little bit.
Tiny bit of cheese.
Yeah.
Do your washing in there.
I can remember sinks like that. Pigs.
Yeah.
And a cooker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belling. Looks a bit. And the ducks on the wall.
There's always ducks on the wall. Isn't
Yeah.
there?
Go on, you don't have to dress up then. Come on. I'll hold your coat.
So Nana was always in aprons and things like this.
I need you.
Yeah, she was always wearing things like this.
I think that's my thumbnail.
No. Please.
So this bit is about what happened when the town of Gretna was bombed. Missing house. This was Helen Graham's house, Union Road. And houses that were destroyed. ARP headquarters. Down the road.
Yes.
There's a remain of the Freemasons' Hall. So mostly they were targeting Clydebank near Glasgow with the shipyards and factories. because it was a full moon, and a lone bomber flew towards Gretna, flying low over the town. It circled once before dropping its deadly cargo. That was just what one plane did.
Yeah.
So showing the people who were killed on the night of 7th of April 1941. Night the bombs fell. Yeah, air raid precautions. At the end of the war, 1.4 million men and women had signed up as ARP wardens. Dennis Hurricane David was one of RAF Annan's most remarkable ace pilots. He gained his name from his nimble handling of his Hurricane Hawker fighter plane and precision attacks on the enemy during the Battle of France in 1940. He was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross, the highest medal for valour. Yeah. Americans of 1942. A little bit about the nuclear power station at Chapel Cross. It's a bit difficult to see in here. 1955. That's what we can see
That's
on the
what we
road.
can see, yeah.
Yeah, they haven't got the
Wonder what
cooling
it was.
towers there anymore.
No.
So you still see these on the road.
There were 4 of them, weren't there?
Yeah.
That's in that picture.
Yeah, so you can take a seat inside the control room.
There.
Hmm? Oh, God. You know what happens if I push that? Like Homer Simpson there.
Yeah.
Alright, so presumably put this on then. Take my glasses off. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. God. It's big in here. What? Can't see.
No. Just see you with something on your head. Especially if you can't see what you're looking at.
Yeah, it's really good actually. Gives you a nice little idea of what you're looking at. That's a bit of the... That's 360 though. But yeah, no, the VR thing is really good. I'm going to throw that switch. Nope. No, it's a good museum. Enjoyed that. It's well worth a little visit. There's obviously a lot to read on these boards.
I can't remember all these boards before.
No.
No. It's good.
Yeah. Okay.